Hey everybody, it's Sam here. Thank you for watching today. So I'm going to show you how to make a pop-up card. I'm going to call it a cube step pop-up card, I think. So I'm going to use the papers from this paper boutique. It's called Ocean Breeze. I've had this for some time now, probably about 18 months. But I brought the whole collection and I just have so many bits and pieces in here. All the toppers and the sentiments, papers. You can see you just got loads and loads. So I know a few of you have got this one, but any of the paper boutique or the paper pantry, they will have similar in terms of like all the bits that you can cut out and the sentiments and stuff. So I'll link maybe this one if it's available still, but also some others. I'm using sentiments from, or the sentiment, this one here, may your birthday be filled with warm sunshine of love and the bright colours of laughter. And then I'm also using my funky alphabet. So I've already gone ahead and cut everything down. Already sorted out my alphabet there, cut all these pieces, and I'll give you all of those measurements. So first of all, you want to make your card blank. So if you have pre-made 6x6 card blanks, then that's fine. But if you make your own, you want a piece of 12x6, and then along the 12-inch side, you're going to score at 6 inches. I'm just going to fold and burnish. So we have our 6x6 card. This is going to be top folding because you're going to open it like this, so it'll be displayed this way. I've then got this pattern paper here, which is 5 3/4 squared. So I've got a piece to go here, then I'm going to flip that one around, and that one's going to go that way. You can also have this card this way. Okay, so once you see me make it, you can decide which orientation you want. So those two are going to go in there. I've also got another one, which is going to go on the front, this one, and then I've got my sentiment one on the back with that stamp that I said. So I'm going to stick all of those down first. Okay, so that's everything stuck down. Okay, and the back one, I actually cut that to 5 1/4 square purely because it was a piece of scrap. I didn't want to cut into a fresh piece of card. It still looks nice, just gives you a wider border. Okay, for the pop-up pieces, you're going to want one piece that is 4 1/2 by 5, and it's along that 5-inch side that you're going to score. So 1/2 inch, 2 1/2, and 4 1/2. Nice and easy. And then I've got these 4 pieces here, which are going to be the cube pop-out pieces, and this is 1 1/2 by 4. And again, along that 4-inch side, you're going to score at 1/2 inch, 2 and 3 1/2. And that's the same on those pieces there. So you'll have 4 of those in total, and then this one. What you want to do is just fold them on all of the pieces so they're all mountain folds. So you're just going to have that shape there. Okay, next we want to attach these inside our card. So first of all, you're going to start off with the biggest one. What's going to happen, you can use double-sided tape along here if you want, but you're going to stick it down. You want to make sure that this score line lines up with the middle score line of the card, and you just want to make sure that you've got an equal amount on each side. So you want to get that as centered as possible. So I'm going to just pop my glue on the back. You could cut this piece so that you just have 4 panels that are 2 inches. So it would be 2, 4, 6, 8. So it'd be a piece of 8 by 4 1/2, I think it was. That means then you have a bigger kind of tab if you want to decorate it. So, but I thought actually this looks fine, so I've stuck with this way. But again, when you see me put it all together, then you can decide if you want to make them bigger or not. But I'm now just going to stick that down. So all those tabs are folded under, so the glue is, you know, adhering to the card blank. Like so. And what you can do is open it up, and you'll see we've got this pop out. And if you close it, make sure it all goes flat. Again, if you're using liquid glue, you've got a bit of wiggle room, so it will just move around a bit just to make sure it's in the position that it should be. Okay, so that's all secure. Then lay it down flat again. And then these pieces you want to take, well, you don't do 2 at the same time, but you want 2 for the top, 2 for the bottom. You're going to stick them down the same way, but this time this fold you're going to line up with this fold here. So I'm going to add my glue onto both the tabs, and then I just come in a little bit from the outside here, about 1/4 inch. Again, I'm lining up this score line with this piece here, so I know everything's straight, like so. And now what's going to happen is you're going to have this one will pop up along with that one there. Again, fold it over, just make sure that it goes flat. You can see now we've got this cool effect coming on. Then fold it flat again. You want to pop this one next to it with the same gap on that other side. So just flip it around. So again, I'm going to come in about 1/4 of an inch. If you want to come in further, you can, like so. Again, fold it over and open it up. So now you've got these 2 cubes. Then you're going to do exactly the same now on the bottom with the other 2 that you've got. Okay, and now you've got this really fun looking pop-up. I love this. It's got a really cool shape to it. So this is what I mean about having it this way or this way, but I'm going to have it this way just because of the sentiment that I've got. But if you've got any vertical sentiments, or you're having your, you know, sentiments in there, you could put little photos, you could have, you know, letters in here to spell out a word. It's entirely up to you. You don't have to have these as 2 pieces. You could have this as 1. So just, you know, double the size of this if you wanted it that way. Lots of ways to change this up a little bit, but yeah, lots of fun. So now I want to start decorating. So I've got these pieces here, which just so happened, because I actually made this first and then I looked at my papers, these fit perfectly onto these little cubes. So these measure 1.5 squared, same as those. But if you want to have a border, then I would do 1.25 squared. But I'm going to have lighthouse, pop the anchor up there, floral, and then I've got the seagull, and then they just repeat again. So this time I'll have the lighthouse up there. You don't have to decorate them all either. I have the flower up there, and then the seagull here, and the anchor there. I live by the sea, so nautical cards have always been a hit around here, and also just one of my favourites to do. And this is like floral nautical, I guess. So I'm just going to stick those down in each of those cubes. So now we have that fun effect, and then I've just got to add my sentiment. So and the front of the card as well. I've got a little bit of decoration for that. So I've got my funky alphabet here. So I'm going to have birthday wishes. So I've taken the green, kind of olive green that's in here. I just thought these are 2 colours that I don't use a lot, but they look really lovely together. So it's like a denim blue and then this olive green. I've already die cut the foam, so this is a 2mm fun foam, and then I've die cut it in that green and stuck it on top, and then I've just used my glossy accents over there. I would actually stick them down and then add the glossy accents once you've stuck it onto the card, but for the purposes of my tutorial I just prep a lot of it before, so I went ahead and already done those there. So I'm going to have birthday wishes. I'm going to pop the wishes down first, so I can just place it and then I can move it around like so. Just check I have got everything. B-I-R-T-H-D-A-Y. Perfect. That looks about right. So I'm going to use my quick grab glue here and get that all stuck down. So you can see there I changed the colour of the letters. Sometimes it doesn't pay to be organised. I loved it. It matched perfectly, but it just didn't look right. I needed darker, so I just cut them again and stuck it over the top. So there is a lot of dimension here. This will now, you know, will have to go into a box envelope, and I've got them. I'll link them up here now. But if you don't add the foam and everything, then it will fit into a normal envelope. But I'm much happier with this now. I think the sentiment really does pop. So I'll give you the measurements for these in case anybody wants to have something similar, but it's 4x4, and then just do your mats and layers. So I've popped some foam on the back here, and then the little sentiment is from that kit, and it's 2 3/4 by 1, and it's about 1 3/8. So I hope you've enjoyed this cube pop-up card from me today. I really like it. It's a great style, and like I said, you can have it this way as well. I think it works well, you know, depending on what papers you have, and if you've got any vertical sentiments, I think it will look lovely. In fact, if you've got any of my tower collection, the Big Party and the Amazing and things like that would look really nice down the sides. But I'm really pleased with this style. All that space on the back there to be able to write your message, and a nice little simple sentiment on the front, and it stands up really nicely. Probably got a bit more weight though on mine now with that extra layer. It seems to just go back a little bit more, but yeah, probably just rest it against something. We're not going to worry about that. But there you have it. Thank you for watching as always. I will link as much as I can in the description box below. If you've enjoyed today and you haven't subscribed, maybe you could consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. And if you do, please hit the notification bell, and that way you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Take care, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.